Good day everyone and welcome back to our channels. My name is Mariette, also known as the Boervrou, and this is episode 21 of the Surplus Yarn Stories. So the two of us cannot believe that it's been already 2 years that we're doing this. And yes.
Yeah, my name is Leonie and welcome. Welcome.
Today is actually a little bit hot day.
Yeah.
And we are both in our new ranunculi, and
yes.
yeah, I'm not so sure that it's too cool. It's okay, but you know me, I'm always hot. So.
Yeah, no. So we had to switch off the fan. We were sitting in front of the fan 2 seconds until we started this video. But it's making too much noise, so excuse me if I do this.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
We're making the best of what we can.
Yeah. Not complaining, it's summer.
I'm so happy to be here today
Yeah.
because I'm on leave, Leonie is on leave, and we are just enjoying the day and all the projects and we don't even have to rush to quickly edit, upload it.
No.
There's still a little bit of time. We can take it a little bit easier this time.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
How
A
have you
nice
been?
change. I'm fine. I'm very happy to be on leave. I've been very relaxed since the middle of the week because I couldn't even remember
the
the days.
first time in a long time that you actually take leave, no? You don't take leave very often.
I tried last year, but that did not really work. But this year, I decided I'm doing it. You know, the other day I was trying to calculate. I haven't been away on a holiday, I think, for 12 years. So yes, I think it's time. I'm not going away. I'm not going away this year, but yes.
Maybe next year you must
make a plan to go somewhere, even if it's just for a night or a weekend or something.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a
I'll
bit
come
overdue.
And you have evidence. I am volunteering. I'll come babysit your fluffy and your chickens.
Yes, I think we were talking the other day. I think if we go somewhere, we will go somewhere where we can take her as well. Because I'm afraid she's not going to eat when she's anywhere. She's
very attached to you.
Yeah, but the chickens, they will have to look after themselves for one night. I mean, they have plenty of food
and water.
So yeah,
we'll figure it out. We still have another
we'll
year.
we'll make a plan. But yes, it's been a while. But at least you're also on leave now, just taking a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, so it's funny. I'll talk about this quickly, but I mean, I had leave when we went in August. We went to the Netherlands, and I was thinking I'm okay. And then the moment I realized I could take leave in December, I was like, I need leave. I think it's all
mental.
In here. Like the last couple of days at work, it was tough because you got this leave to look forward to, and it's not like you haven't had one in a year. So
No.
Anyway,
I think it's a very good policy to have a little bit of a breather, at least twice a year.
Yeah.
You cannot do it more than that, but yeah.
True.
At the previous job where I was, they took leave. The bosses took leave every 3 months.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best policy if you can, but not all of us can do that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Especially with children in school and so on. Anyway, we digress.
But at least.
Yeah.
Now we have a little bit of time to maybe do a little bit more things. But I think our projects went along a little bit with our yarn swap and all of the excitement.
Yeah. I think that we were geniuses to do these yarn swaps. I'm having so much fun. It's really, and look, just show the coasters. I got 2 of these. How will we know if it focuses?
I don't
We
know.
won't.
Let me try and do that.
I put my face out of the camera.
If it doesn't focus, you'll take a picture and I'll put it on the screen.
Okay, great. Yeah. So
I
this
tried
was one of my
to have
gifts.
a set.
Yeah, that's one of my gifts that Mariette put in my yarn box. We should maybe elaborate a bit. I'm assuming people know what we did.
No, we're also just assuming because So, but this was actually your brain plan in June or something that you decided.
I can't remember.
I think we must do this, and then we started with. But But we said from the beginning we're going to make stripy socks, right?
Yes, yes. So we said we want to do an advent. We didn't necessarily want to buy ones because of all the extras you sometimes get and so on. So we know each other very well, and we know, you know, what I can and cannot give Mariette, and she knows what she can and cannot give me as a small something. So we decided in June we're going to start having 5 grams
Yes.
of our leftover sock yarns, and
So that it's a proper yarn swap.
yes.
Leftovers, what you have, you can just pass on.
Yeah. So I've got a little bit of everything that you made, you got a little bit of everything that I made, and now we're making socks.
I must admit, some of the yarn I haven't used yet, so it's still coming.
Okay, well, while we are being honest,
Like the ones you're on at the moment, I'm dying to make a pair of socks with that yarn, but I haven't got around to it yet.
while we're being honest then, the one you took out 2 days ago actually came from Adela, from the
Oh, okay.
Ziploc baggie she gave
Oh,
me.
good. Very
Because
nice.
I was not having 24 minis when that time came around.
No, that's good. Okay, so I've got a little bit of Adela as well.
Yeah.
That's great. More memory socks.
Exactly.
I love this because it's so filled with memories for me. Even some of the yarns of yours, then I see, oh, this is the Moody Broody box.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I also have a little bit of that. And oh, it's that project that she made. And yeah. And me adding the cuffs and things with other yarns, that makes it even more of a memory project. So I love it. I love the yarn swap idea. It's really a cool idea.
So do you want to show yours first?
I don't mind. I'm enjoying it. So
Yeah.
I'm just at the point where the socks wants to jump off my 9-inch circulars.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Anyways, so I'm tucking them into each other. So I'm on the gusset. I think I have 1 more day worth of gusset, and then I'm doing heels.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you one, then you can hide your face behind one, and I'll hide my face behind the other one, and then the camera can focus. So I'm also doing them in tandem, and I used some of my own yarn for the toes, and then all of these I did 4 rounds of each color. But what's so fun to me, I don't know if you noticed that this yarn, the one for the toes, is bits of speckly color and then like a little stripe. And look, it's just happened to stripe before the stripe started. It looks like a new stripe. It's like it was intended that way. And I'm enjoying it.
This is really looking stunning. Love it.
I was looking at a video yesterday about a person explaining joy and the colors and things of joy. And if I look at this, it's just like joy. It's just colorful, and yeah, it's just wonderful. I really enjoy it.
It's really coming off. I'm so scared I'm gonna.
Oh, don't worry, I'll pick it up. You know me, I just pull out the needle and pick it up again. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll fix it. But yeah, I tried to remember to do jogless stripes because I really like that. And I've tried because I usually slip my first stitch when I do jogless stripes. So I do my first round of new color and then I slip the first stitch. But in this one, I tried the Andrea Mowry thing where she picks up the stitch from beneath and put it on the needle and knit through both. And I also like that. It also looks very nice and neat to me.
No, I cannot see a single color change.
But I was a very good girl with the socks.
Yeah?
I've weaved in every single end. If I cut this off, I weave in the ends. I knit over them and I weave them in 2 duplicate stitches.
Okay.
So everything is done. When these socks are done, it goes into the blocking water and they're done.
Excellent.
So I'm so excited about that.
Yeah.
So after tomorrow, because I've already put in today's stripes, after tomorrow, I'm going to have a very busy day.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to do the 2 heels in a different color. But looking forward to it. It's so exciting.
And are you going to try and do the heels as well as the color that comes in tomorrow's packet?
I think tomorrow I'm going to start and at least do 1 heel because I'm going to have tomorrow's color and then I'm done to the heel. So if I do 1 color tomorrow and the 1 heel, then the next day I can do the other heel and the next day's colors. Then I might be keeping up to date. I'm going to try. We'll see.
You're not
Luckily
me.
it's quick.
What else you gonna do? Yeah.
Anyway, show us yours.
Okay, so you're doing toe up. And
I'm
you're
doing toe
using
up.
your
Yes, sorry, I didn't mention that. So I'm doing the DB toe up socks, but I'm doing the stripy bird hide heel. So I have done a few improvements on the heel, but that is a story for another day.
Yeah.
You are doing cuff down.
I'm doing calf down and I'm doing shorties.
Give me one.
So I'm just putting the,
That's good.
because I'm only knitting over the ends, which is why the one sock is a little bit further than the other one continuously.
That was so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm not using any of my own yarn. It's all the yarn that came from
The swap.
the swap. And I wanted shorties because it's summer. And yeah.
I'm also doing shorties, so
Yeah.
we both have the same idea.
Okay. Even my cuff is a little bit shorter than what I normally do it of the 20. It's now. Can you really
60
say?
maybe? What was it? 18?
18, yes.
18.
So it's only a little bit
Just two.
shorter, yeah. And then I'm doing 6 rounds per color. And
Beautiful.
I should have done less.
Sorry, did I do it?
Because
I just did it.
Why? I'm almost done with the foot. I'm going to do one more color on top of this one, for instance. And then I need to start with the toe.
Okay, and you're going to stripe the toes as well?
Also
Okay.
going to use
The
the
whole thing.
whole thing.
I love this heel turn in the different color. I
Yeah.
don't know if you spotted that. So the heel flap and the heel turn in a different color. I really like that. It's
I
quite
was nervous. I was thinking,
like
gonna-
yarn chicken here.
I was seriously worried, and it was like this much that
Yes.
I had left of this green for the heel flap. So I can do heel
2 heel
flaps.
flaps out of 5 grams. But
5
not
gram,
the
yeah.
turn.
And then I was thinking that I really need to knit as much over the end. Could I not have? But I made it.
You made it.
Yeah.
One. Great job.
So if I were
That's
to do
stunning.
this again, I would next time do only 5 rows per color, so that I can use up an entire advent.
Okay.
Yeah. I think day 23 and 24 might not come into the sock at all.
Okay. So you then just going to do 5 so that you can use all of the minis so that they all fit into
Yes.
the length of your foot.
That's what I was thinking, so that's what I'm doing next year.
Okay.
Because I really didn't want to make socks anything longer than this.
Yeah,
No,
no.
it's going to be unnecessary.
I'm also on the shorties kick. I want to do everything in shorties.
Is it? Well, it goes much faster, so yeah. And this is then, yeah. So this is the yarns that was in my advent that Mariette gave me, and I'm loving it.
It's amazing to me. I actually, before I packaged this up, I put them on the table and I was like swapping and thinking
Trying
and
to
deciding
figure
how
out.
they're gonna look. And it's amazing how different it looks knit up
Yeah,
to what it looked like balled up or caked up.
yeah. Because the thing is, some of it is self-striping yarn,
Yes.
eh? Like
So
for
it's-
instance here,
Yes.
it's not the same.
Yeah, there's 2 purples.
And this one has got stripes,
Yes.
and this one doesn't. So
But that is part of the fun of it. But
Yeah,
it's
but-
just amazing how it looks,
Yeah.
different it looks. I love it. Very nice.
So thank you. I'm enjoying this a lot.
Well, thank you for the idea.
Do I already show what else I'm
I
doing
think-
with my leftovers?
Yes, I just wanted to
Okay.
say, so that is not all that we did with leftovers with the swap. So
No.
you would think 5 grams is very little, but 5 grams times 24 equals 120 grams.
Yeah.
And my socks usually take 66, 70 grams for a pair of socks.
Mm.
So you've got plenty of leftovers if you think about it like
Yeah.
that. So what did you do with your leftovers?
Okay. Some more blocks for my Battenberg. I mean, I got
That is
2,
so pretty.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
I want to steal
So far.
this one. I just want to see. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
This crocheted up beautifully. So yeah, you also have a project out of this yarn. That is the yarn that I used for the scraper cowl that I gifted you.
Oh,
That's the
yes.
contrast. Yes.
Okay, love it. So the only day that is not here is the day for the heel flap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then what's left over from that goes into a separate
Wow.
thingy.
Yes.
What
Magic
thingy is
knot
this?
ball.
That's it.
So is this all just of the yarn swap?
Yes.
Goodness. You can
Goodness.
crochet a scrap cowl with this.
Ne? And then I am going to add this into my Cozy Sock Memories blanket eventually. Even if it's multiple blocks.
Multiple colors in one block type of thing.
And more than one block.
Yes.
Yes.
Because every block will be different. Because
Exactly.
this is just pieces that's left over that's not enough for a whole Battenberg block. Or maybe a little bit more or whatever.
No. This is everything less than 1.5 grams.
Okay.
That's still left. So if you think about it, I did 6 rows on the sock. Plus a Battenberg block.
And that's still
there's
left over.
anything from 0.8 to 1.4 grams in here, more or less.
But I love it that this yarn does not add to our stash. It's going somewhere immediately. It's like,
yeah,
it's coming in.
Yeah.
You have the joy of opening the packet. You do something with it, and it's got a plan. I mean, that ball to me is like a project already. It's going somewhere. It's got a purpose. I love it.
I will be adding this after the 24th or 25th when it's all done now.
Yes, when the swap is finished.
Come 1st of January.
Yeah,
we can start again next year. I had so much fun actually. I didn't think about it, but I was initially thinking it's going to be a lot of work. But then when I really started planning and thinking what will be nice, it's a little extra, how can you package it? It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed putting it together.
I must admit, I love the stickers that you added on the things.
Is it?
I've taken off each and every sticker. I felt like Cherie from Benny and Ollie and Bella podcast. She always takes the stickers off nicely and she puts it in her journal. I like take my diary and I'm like 12. It's all in the book. So I like that.
Okay. No,
They're also very fun. I like the stickers. They're very cute. Alright, so what am I doing with the leftovers?
Tell us.
So I haven't shared this anywhere yet. And I'm sure when this episode goes up, I wouldn't have shared it already anyways.
No.
So I decided, when I looked at the leftover, I was like, goodness gracious, I can make another pair of socks. And then I got the cool idea to start a pair of fingerless mittens. Maybe convertible mittens, I don't know. We shall still decide. But I did them 2 at a time. They are. I think they look stunning. Let me put them on. So I used some of the yarn that I used for the cables and lace socks, and I made the cuff with that. And I think they look stunning.
No, they are really beautiful. The pink just goes perfect with the
it's stunning.
I'm trying to remember the other day's yarn that's still in your box to think what it's going to look like.
Because these are a bit behind. They are not exactly the same. So we still have the pink and that and the other pink and that purple grey. So because I'm now on the stages where I need to decide how long do I want the mittens before I start. I'm just going to do a rip around. I'm not going to do little fingers.
Yes.
Just going to do a rip around, and then I'm still debating to make maybe convertible, making a mitten top.
And the mitten top, do you think if you do it, will it also be striped, or do you think you'll maybe go with another solid or a pink again, or?
I think it should be striped.
Okay.
I think this is the only element that ties it together.
Yeah. Okay.
Even if the yarn swap box is not enough different stripes, maybe I will add in some other scraps from other memories and things, and just do it striped till the top.
Yeah.
Because if it's convertible, you have the little rip on the one side, and at the back it's stocking stitch where you connect it to the mitten. So I'm not exactly sure yet. And then I must still decide, am I going to have an open finger or also a convertible? Like the ones that I made.
Mm-mm.
What was it called? The
The blue ones you gave me.
yes, I made
Yeah.
myself some pink ones. Can't remember. I will put the name on the screen because
Okay.
I have it. I can see the picture, but I can't remember. So yes, very exciting.
Beautiful.
Really enjoying it. Is this the yellow from the Moody Broody box?
Yes.
The yellow that everybody's going on about. I can
Yes.
tell you, I also love it.
Yeah. Oh, I love that yellow.
It's beautiful. And I'm really enjoying this color as well. I think is this the Big Fox yarn?
The koi.
The koi one.
Yes.
This orangey, grey. Oh, I love it. It's beautiful. Very
Oh.
nice.
I'm trying to find more blocks and I'm making the situation
Don't
here
worry.
worse and worse and worse.
So I packed it all in my little tin of joy. I'm really enjoying this tin.
Yeah. Where did you get it then, if I might ask?
We actually got a gift from a friend, so it had a little bit of chocolates in it.
Ooh.
And I'm sorry, I'm terrible. When I got this tin, I'm like, oh, leave the chocolates. Just give me the tin. I'm like, oh. I wasn't really worried about what the chocolates looked like or tasted like. I just wanted the tin. I was like, ooh. And when I set up the space, I was like, that tin is for this space.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy the tin as well. And then I've got more leftover yarns. So, yeah, I think I'm going to show that quickly as well.
Yeah.
Before we get to Battenberg. That's also a little bit behind because things first go into the mittens. But yes. So I added it into the brioche memories. Oh, this thing is a little bit messy. So I added, I think maybe you would be able to see the markers, but anyway, I added this one out of the swap, this one, this one, this one, that one, and that one out of the swap.
So there's a lot left.
Yes. And I just knit them up until they were gone. So you can see I finished this green and then I started my next I-cord with the green until it was...
I see, yes.
So I just went crazy. I wasn't bothered by where the I-cord stopped or anything. I just went for it.
It's pretty.
I'm really enjoying it
Yeah.
a lot. And I love this combination.
Yeah.
This one is very pretty. I love
So
this.
that's the Night Nova, also from Big Fox Yarn. And this pink is from my Twist and Turns shawl. Yeah.
Okay. Is this the one I think that you made the cowl with? The test for Mariana? Is it not? Looks a lot. It looks a lot like that colours. I'm not sure,
Yes.
but it looks a lot like those colours if I remember correctly. But yeah. Anyway,
While
it
we're
doesn't
on
matter.
this, I actually just thought of going back and see everything that go and check everything that I made this year, because I did use it this year, but goodness,
But like a year in review, see what you did.
something, yeah. So we'll see.
Anyway, so I still have one in here, and then I have this
Yeah.
for this one. So, and other scrappies that I'm deciding to put in here next.
Okay.
But they are on the back burner. I'm adding the other things first. So yes, so that I'm using it like completely finished. Even if it's this little bit and it makes like 3 rows of my I-cord, I'm happy.
Nothing goes to waste.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I've talked a lot. What else do you want to show?
I don't have much to show. That's the thing, because even my Battenberg didn't get much love this month, and it's only been, what's today's date?
It's
17th.
17th.
So a little bit more than 2 weeks since we last actually
showed it, but
I don't even think I added anything on the. No, I didn't.
We will not talk about the big box of blocks that I see from where I sit.
But even this didn't go.
Doesn't matter to
It
me.
was only this stack that got made this month so far.
Oh, but that big box that you made during this year is going to grow this blanket
Yes.
like crazy.
Yes.
But
So
every time I see this, I love it more. It is gorgeous.
So I'll
Very
be working on this tonight, adding some more blocks.
See, there's my favorite.
You see?
There it is. There it is. Anyway, not that I really have favorites, but yeah, that one is
It is
pretty nice.
very pretty. And here's the yellow.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Yes.
Gorgeous. Love it. Yeah, things fall. It's a blanket. Don't worry. It's very
No, I wanted to show
the thing, the yellow.
the yellow.
Okay, let me help you.
There we go. There's the yellow. This one, yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Okay,
It's
and
gonna
that's
be-
that.
It's gonna be very pretty if that's finished.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the Felicity socks.
Yes. This one came from you. So I still have Adela's Ziploc baggie that I need to work, that I want to get up to date while I'm on leave. And then add some more. We'll see. We'll see. Goodness. Doing a very good job at folding that blanket. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
on your side?
I actually wanted to make calculations to see where I am, but I forgot. So
I'm too scared to make the calculations.
I think I'm only almost 50% because I made quite a smaller blanket than everybody else.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Let me see. Okay. So previously I was at this marker
Mm-hmm.
when we showed it the last time, and I work in rows this
You
way.
went from that
Yes.
side.
So I added this row and those 2 blocks that you were showing there.
Cool stuff.
And how many do I have now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 rows. And I think I'm working
6, 8, how much?
15.
15.
Yeah, in that. So it's, if I remember correctly, it's like 26 or 28 rows in total. And the last 2 rows main color is finished.
Mm.
It's this
Yes.
that I tried to. So yeah, I think, what did I say? 13. So 13, 14, 15. So I'm almost halfway.
Almost. Even if you count, because if you count these
These,
main
yeah.
ones that's waiting. Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm almost half. So maybe if I still do a block every day for the rest of December as I'm trying to, then I might be on 50% at the end of the year.
Well done it.
And
I see on the
contemplated
group,
seriously to stop this, but yeah.
at least I see on the group, I will not be the only one going to 2027 with my button book.
I saw that, I was like, yeah, no, we will have to extend this group.
Yeah, no. So if you still want to join us for the Battenberg blanket and also make one, you are welcome to.
Yes, there is
There's
people that made
lots
like
of time.
3 in bigger yarn hooks like Claudia from the
Yeah.
Sunbirdcrochet podcast. She made 3, right?
In a few months.
Exactly.
So,
So yeah, no,
you
just
can
up
still
your hook
join.
size and double the yarn and off you go. And
Yeah. So we didn't talk about the pattern. We can just quickly, if there's new viewers, just say again what's happening. So the Battenberg blanket is a free pattern by Sandra Paul of the Cherry Heart podcast. And
it's actually crochet, not
it's
nothing like
supposed to
me.
be crochet, like what I'm doing. And
Yes.
the pattern is also for fingering weight yarn.
Yes.
So this is the
The
original.
real thing,
Yeah,
but it's supposed to be.
yes. But then Mariette's always
Wing
different.
hook.
And she is using DK weight
Yes.
and you're knitting it.
I'm knitting it from the middle out, and I made a free download on Ravelry on how I knit the blocks.
Yeah.
And then I actually crochet them together, almost like the normal Battenberg with single crochet stitches. So it's also got that little bumpy effect.
Yeah.
So I just crochet them on 2 sides, every time on 2 sides, to add them, because I learned that I definitely procrastinate to work on this blanket if I just make blocks. If I don't
Okay.
add them to the blanket, I just want to stop the blanket. So I keep adding
It helps to see
to
the
see the
progress. Yeah.
Yeah. It seems I'm one of those people that I need to see some progress.
Yeah.
It's just what I am. So, yeah.
Yeah. And the make-along was originally supposed to be for 2023 and 2024.
Yes.
A 2-year-long make-along, but life happens and we are
But it's a
probably
very,
going to extend.
it's a big undertaking. I mean,
Yeah.
I made a granny square blanket, just normal granny squares, and okay, I didn't work on it all the time, but it took me 8 years to eventually finish it. It was for a king size blanket and it's fingering weight, like 4-ply acrylic yarns, and I did do about 3 rows of blocks over the king size bed, and then I decided I don't like the joining method, and I unpicked it because I sewn it together.
I remember, yeah.
And then I added another round and I started learning how to crochet granny squares together. And it took me 8 years in total to finish the blanket. So,
Yeah.
I mean, a big blanket is a big undertaking.
Yeah.
But that's why we don't call them whips. They're just like part of our lives.
No.
They don't add to the whip list.
They
Long-term
are surplus yarn projects.
Yes.
Do you have other projects you want to show? Because I'm done.
No, I've also shown all mine. But I think you must just, for reference, show that big box. I love it.
Oh, it is.
Overflowing.
And you know when you go digging for something that's not at the top, it starts looking like this. So I need to, sorry,
Oh, I love it. This is also
repack it at some stage.
oh, so pretty.
Thickness, cannot see because we have to put our hands.
But
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
I mean, hands for reference, it's quite a big box. And I mean, the squares are small. I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers like that. Blocks. Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
It's quite a lot of white blocks that you're going to make to fix those. But,
Yeah.
but that will give you quick progress.
I should
Quick
probably.
progress.
You've given me something to do now. I'm gonna make a note immediately
Make a note.
so that I can just make another skein of the undyed yarn.
So that you can wash and add it into the...
Yes.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm gonna be. I don't know why. I'll be saying, "Oh, it's done. It's finished," and then I want to make a skein and bloom and all
And
those
then you
things.
get irritated and frustrated because it doesn't dry quick enough. And I know the drill.
Okay. Note made.
Good.
Good. So.
So we have not really talked about it because I guess it's not surplus yarn things, but I think we must just elaborate on our what are we wearing.
Oh.
Even if it's at the back of the episode, it's
Yeah.
fine.
So we are wearing our ranunculus.
Our
This is
newest
yours,
ones.
our latest ones.
Yes.
Yours is your
sock yarns.
fifth one.
Yeah.
Fifth one, and this is my fourth one.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I'm using sock yarn. I used sock yarn, so just fingering weight with 4mm. And you used the
Cotton Kings fingering weight out double. Also 4mm. Yes, yes, and happiness.
I love that grey.
It's very pretty, ne? I really
Yes.
love this grey.
I'm so happy you shared the cone with me because cannot wait to get that cone
Bella blouse,
finished. And then, yeah.
I saw it yesterday. Yeah, your podcast came out yesterday. It's looking
Yes.
stunning. Looking stunning.
Mm.
So yours
I like
is in 75 supervised, 25% nylon, eh? Did you
Yes, sock
mention
yarn.
that?
I don't think I did actually.
Okay.
But yeah, and undyed and yeah.
Heavily modified because
Because why do you follow the pattern as per the pattern? What did Adira say? It's just a guide.
yes, it's a guideline.
That's it. So yeah,
Yeah.
we did that. But I really like yours as well.
Thank you, thank you.
Very
Yours is
pretty.
also pretty. It's hot, but it's not the garment's fault. It's just
It's hot.
it's hot.
And I mean, we're in a room closed up. So yeah, there's no
Yeah,
airflow, there's
small
no fan.
window open,
So,
but
yeah.
it's not sufficient.
Yeah.
And then this is our last one for the year.
Yes. Yes.
And we thought, let's reflect what happened this year
Yes.
in terms of surplus yarn stories.
Yes. Like who were our guests, and yeah, I think we can link maybe the surplus yarn stories playlist underneath if you're interested, and maybe we'll just put cards up
normally goes there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's going to
this
be there
side.
above Mariette's head. It's going to be a card that you can then click if you want to go check that specific episode. Yes. Okay.
Good. So our first guest last year was
Mariana Muller. Yeah.
Yes, from Sweet Crochet Dreams.
Yes. And it's actually Mariana that inspired the whole Battenberg make along over 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Mariana actually is also a crochet designer. So her Instagram is Sweet Crochet Dreams.
Yes.
And yeah, she's got stunning patterns. And she talked about some of her patterns and things in the episode. So you can check that out if you like.
And it's all coming back to me now. That Night Nova,
Yes.
I used it to make the Bandana Rama cowl when I tested it for Mariana Muller.
Okay. So I am remembering correctly.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Eventually we will have all the facts straight. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that was also a good
Yeah, that
episode.
was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
She's got beautiful, beautiful patterns.
it does.
Yes. Who's next? Who was next?
Juanita.
Juanita.
Juanita Muir.
Yes. I mean, we had 2 classes at Juanita in the past. We did the scraper cowl and the
Neat edges. Yeah.
and short rows. Short rows
Short
and neat
rows,
edges.
that's right.
That one. And yeah, she's a very good teacher. So if you see a class by Juanita, feel free to go. It's worth every cent.
I'm thinking
Very
back,
well.
she had a lot of scrappy projects.
Yes. Yes, she did. And when we were at the Johannesburg Stoepmark,
Yes.
she had that zigzag scarf. Oh my goodness. You see, I'm a sucker for chevrons and
Yeah.
knots.
And I still remember everybody was oohing and awing about the chevron scarf, or was it was,
I think.
or was it a shawl?
But
It was
Juanita's
chevrons.
also loving
Yeah.
chevrons, so
Yeah.
she's got quite a few chevron
Yeah.
patterns. She actually suggested, I'll also put it on the screen. She also suggested the one pattern. I think we did have it maybe on as a big pattern suggestion. Something like Lily Scrap Blanket or something is also a knitted chevron blanket with an I-cord around. That thing is haunting me.
Yeah.
But yes, yeah. No, we learned a lot from Juanita as well.
Yeah, and she was really inspiring us with all the surplus yarn projects.
Yes, she's a master at putting color together.
Very good. And then we missed one episode this year. We were going to do an episode with Sonja van Wyk
Yes.
in July. Yeah, it says
Yes.
July, ne?
Yes,
And
and then yeah, things just got out of hand. The 2 of us were working like 2 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning, and and there was just no time.
Yeah.
It just couldn't. And then she at least said, "No, it's fine. Next month
Yeah.
we can do it next month." So
Yeah.
then we had Sonja. Yeah.
So we had Sonja in September of this year. Sonja van Wyk is
Designs by Sofiya
Yes.
on Instagram,
Yes.
and she's a master at
Tunisian.
Tunisian crochet, and she loves actually to what does she call it? Translate knitting patterns into Tunisian crochet.
Yes.
She's very good at that.
She's
So yeah, no, I've actually been to, I think 1. No, I'm lying. 2 of Sonja's classes as well for Tunisian crochet. The one was also short rows based, and the other one was
Raglans.
yes. So the other one was design your own sweater, top down thing, and that was also a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We were that day. We were a full.
That
class,
was
eh?
your first class that you attended. I still remember.
Yes. At
Sorry.
Little Yarn Craft, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Lots of fun. And yes, we will also link that because Sonja also has a few patterns that she has in her Ravelry and so forth. And we will actually, I think what I'll do is I'll link everybody's Ravelry store that's got patterns.
Okay.
I think that'll be easiest,
Good.
so then you can check that out if you like. And then we had the freeform one
Yeah, that was cool.
with Annegret from Pincushion
Yeah.
Crafts. Oh, that just is like a new world
Yeah.
of freeform. I will never forget, one of my friends actually sent me a message when I was busy with the initial stages of baking and doing labeling and things, and he said to me, listen, I think you should read brand because everything that you do is straight. And I'm like, I walked to the cupboard where all this stuff is, and I said to my husband, you know, even my packages, my rusks is like straight. Everything is like straight lines. So this freeform crochet is like foreign to me with all of this lines and waves and not having a real structure. You know, you know what the picture is that you want to make, but you have to manipulate stripes and things. It's I think it's an amazing craft.
It forces you to get out of your comfort zone. So Annegret did mention that they're investigating or considering doing some classes in the new year.
I remember, yes.
In Paris at Anna Patat. So
yes.
No pressure if you ladies are watching.
If you want to dip your toe into that, maybe it's a good thing to learn from someone like Annegret that already has lots of information and things that's tried and trusted and
And Annegret does most of our stitch markers. I don't know if you want to take out a few there.
I do have. On both of my socks have Annegret markers on them.
I'll just hide my face like this.
Okay. I think it's focusing.
Okay. There's a pretty one. I think it's on your mittens.
Oh yes. Yes.
The one of the birdie.
Yes. We shall just do that. That one. Yeah. But you also have one like that. Yours is just round, I think. Where mine is oval. Is it? I think so. It's very pretty. When I saw that one, I just couldn't pause it by. But the other one that was in the swap, that little heart.
Yes.
It's sparkly.
I saw.
Oh, she makes the most beautiful stitch markers. But anyway, so you can also check that out if you like. And then our last guest for the year was Claudia from the Sunbirdcrochet podcast. I'm just thinking now that we have two people as guests. We had two people as guests that loves transforming knitting patterns into some other craft.
Yes,
Isn't that amazing? Because, I mean, Claudia have made so many knit sweaters that was actually knit sweater patterns into crochet patterns. Like the Illuminate sweater that she made.
Stunning. And she also does freeform.
Yes. And she also has some color work, crochet, cowl patterns. And I think she mentioned some of them are free.
Yeah.
So something nice to dip your toe into that.
So Claudia is in Germany.
Yes.
And some of those patterns are South African inspired. Yeah.
Because she did live for a while in South Africa. So yeah, you will see the names of the cowls and those types of things.
Yeah.
And we really enjoyed having Claudia as a guest.
Yeah.
And she is the person who actually made 2 or 3 Battenberg blankets.
Yes.
Just like that. She just hooked them out quick.
She didn't play like we are playing.
Anyway, so that was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this year that is coming. We haven't done any planning yet, but we are only now on leave, so
we'll start. Maybe we should do it over a cup of coffee when we're done here. Start thinking a bit
and make a new list. Add to the list. And see what
perhaps the viewers can give some suggestions.
That's a good idea.
Of the type of content that they would enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe if how will I? And maybe as well, if you have pattern suggestions for us for scrappy projects, or not necessarily something like maybe a nice color work project that uses maybe a lot of a main color and little bits of leftovers and that type of pattern suggestions, that will also be lovely, because I do have a running list of pattern suggestions, and then every month I look and see, okay, like this one, okay, now we've got too many knit, let's take one off, look for something else. So I try to keep them knit and crochet and those type of things. So if you have anything just pop them in the comments down below and I'll add them to my running list. That will
Yes.
help a lot.
Which you will also link below.
Yes, the scrappy bundle will definitely be linked. I made a
Yes.
bundle on Ravelry, and yes, I think that takes us into the next segue of pattern suggestions.
There we go.
Good. We have 3, as always, and this time we also have one from one of our South African podcasters and pattern designers. I don't know if you want to talk about it.
She was our very first guest here
Yes.
on
Surplus Yarn Stories, where it was still Scrappy Sunday chats.
Chats. Yes.
Yes.
So that's Jolien van Niekerk from the Lekker podcast, and she wrote the pattern, the Lekker Cozy. Goodness.
No, it's fine. I can also put
Yeah, we can also make a plan. So this is perfect for using up leftover yarns and leftover sock yarns especially, because I mean you can make wide stripes or narrow stripes. You can go big with it.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I actually watched a podcast when she was talking about the inspiration for the project, where she said that she also designed it because some of the yarn hearts, the bottom kind of fall out, and that's why it's got a closed bottom, like my yarn cake cozies also has a closed bottom, so that the only poking goes to the top.
Yes.
But yeah, she said she wanted to make it closed at the bottom so that there can be no yarn falling out type of thing.
Yeah, I experienced the same issue actually with the yarn hearts, because if you cake it up, most of us do center pull from the yarn cake.
Yes.
So as you start taking out, there's less and less resistance, and you really have to stretch them out to get them over the cake. So now they start
to cinch in a little bit too much, and then it pops out a little bit at the bottom and at the top.
You end up with a mess.
Because I don't know about anybody else, but I never get a perfect yarn cake. I always have a little bit of a one that has one little string somewhere. I think it's maybe just not the best quality yarn cake winders. But I mean, if you have that problem and if your cozy is closed at the bottom like the Lekker Cozy, then that won't be a problem.
No, this is a great concept. Yeah.
I love it. I really, really love it. Okay, so that was one. And then the second one is a crochet pattern, and it's maybe a little bit inspired by Nitty Natty's little hexagon blanket type of thing. I'm not exactly sure what the one is that she makes, but I'll put it on the screen if other viewers would like to see.
Yeah.
So I saw this one and I thought, this is nice. So it's called Marshmallow Hexagons. It's a paid for pattern on Ravelry, and then it is actually written for an iron weight yarn, so it's quite thick. But like every square project, you can just do it in whatever size you want, and you're just gonna have your own yardages thing. And the pattern also has half motifs, so that you can square it off type of thing. It's written in US terms, and what else? It's got puff stitches in the middle. I know there is some people that hate puff stitches. I do realize that, but there is some people that really love it. And I'm sure if you don't like puff stitches and you've got another puffy stitch type of thing that you
can just do
like,
a double crochet cluster.
Yeah, or something, and that, I think that is also very nice. So I will also put that up on the screen. And this is actually a brand new pattern. It is published in December 2023. Can you believe it?
There we go.
Oh, this one is
stunning. Yes.
So the last one is The Leftovers Cowl by Wendy D. Johnson. It is fingering weight, and I think it's something amazing to start practicing tension and color work, because it is like a big sock tube.
Yes.
So if there's a little bit of tension discrepancies, it's not going to be much of a problem.
Yeah, because you don't have to fit it over something, so if there's no stretch,
then it's not really a problem.
Yeah.
So it's also a paid for pattern on Ravelry, and I think it's brilliant.
That's going to be worn.
So pretty. Yeah, I think you'll have to be
Yeah,
someone who gets cold quite a lot.
So it's perfect for me.
Perfect for you.
Because if you think about it, it's standard color work, so it's already double
thick.
It's a tube.
So it's
now
again
we have
double.
4 times, and then it's a
Cowl that you can wrap
an infinity
maybe
cowl,
twice.
so it's going to be warm.
But it's stunning. I love
Stunning.
the bright colors and all the play of colors.
But you can do
Very
anything
pretty.
with it. If you like more
Exactly.
neutrals, you can.
You can go like 2 or 3 different colors and just do that.
Yes.
Because if you look at it, it's just charts that keeps repeating. So
Yeah.
that and that is the same. You know, so yeah. Oh, it's stunning. And
You
I
can
mean, if
play
you
around
don't
with the
like
charts.
exactly, if you don't like one chart and you like one chart more, you can just add
Yeah.
that in. So I think it's a great
Stunning.
button. I really like it a lot.
Perfect for people's advents probably as well.
Yes, and it's knit on a 3.25mm with fingering weight, so it's a nice
Yeah.
gauge. I really think it'll be
Perfect.
very pretty and a lot of fun to knit.
Yeah.
All right, so now I have talked and talked. The 2 of us actually talked. And
Yeah.
talked. So
And we are almost on the hour mark. So I think that's about it.
that's about it from us. So yeah, I cannot believe it's the last episode. So when this goes up, it goes up on the last day of the year. So when people see this, it'll be on the 31st, I think. I think it's
Let's
like
ask a friend.
you can check, but I'm positive because
Positive.
I think my last episode
Yes.
for my own channel is going up on the 30th for my podcast. So
Okay.
this will be like the last episode of the year.
31st, you're right. It's on a Sunday.
So I think it'll only be good to say Happy New Year, people.
Happy New Year. Thank you for all your support and comments in the past 2 years already.
Yes.
We really, really appreciate it. And we hope we can continue to entertain you
And
in
inspire you
2024. Yeah.
to have more fun with your yarn and all
I
of the
thought you were going to
projects.
say more projects.
No,
Do
no.
we not have enough?
More fun with the yarn.
Yeah.
So that you don't feel guilty about all the projects because the leftovers got somewhere to go.
Exactly. True.
Yes, but yeah, we really, really enjoyed this and all of your support and coming to the lives and chatting with us and sending suggestions.
Yeah.
It's been fun. It's been fun. Really
And
enjoyed
a
it.
reminder to tell us if you have any ideas,
Yes.
any pattern suggestions.
Just send
We
them
are
our
open.
way.
Yeah.
Yes. Good.
Good. Happy.
So we will see you in the next year and may the year treat you well.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.